Right, we are back with the shampoo experiment again. Now, Duncan Custom Airbrush was inspired to try this. Go and check out his video. But he's actually given me a little bit of inspiration from his video, because what he did in his experiment was he put his UV resin into the shampoo and used some wire. So I'm going to give that a try and see if we can get some kind of free-form crazy jewelry designs. I don't know what's going to happen. This is so unpredictable. Nothing's ever going to be the same twice. I've also got some coloured UV resin. I've got a kit from Next Resin, a 12 colour set. Now, I am going to be wearing my eye protection this time, because this UV light is going to bounce around. You don't want to damage your eyes. So just be careful. So I'm just going to cut a length of my wire. It's just a round copper wire. And then I'm just going to shape it into a shape and then just twist the tails together. That way, if it does create anything really cool, I can work with the tail to create a jewelry pendant or earrings, whatever it turns out to be. I think I'm going to start off with some clear UV resin just to see what happens. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think my brain is just telling me to just swirl some into the middle, and then I'm going to take my wire and just insert that into the shampoo. I don't know, maybe twist it, just move the resin around. I don't think I'm going to get anything great. And let's turn my light on, and hopefully that's going to bond to the wire. And it's actually, I think, preventing the UV from sinking. I don't know. What about as it's curing, twist the wire? May create some different twisted vibe. I think timing's going to be key with this. Maybe if I'm going to twist it within the first maybe 5 seconds. Okay, let's see what we've got. It's almost looking like a crystal. There's a lot of empty space at the bottom. I'm wondering if I could dip that again maybe. What if I went in with a blue or a coloured resin and tried to fill that gap? Let's clean that up. I mean, it's got some sharp edges on there. I wouldn't want to wear it as it is. But can we work on that? I'm going to try. So I'm going to go in with a blue. Quickly beginning to sink. I'm going to take the same wire that I've just used, turn on my lamp, and then this is really tricky, and then twist it. And I think I need to keep twisting it to kind of keep it rounded, but it's really tricky to grip. I don't want anything hanging off. So I'm going to keep twisting and just see what happens. I think I might have covered some of the clear, but I'm really not fussed. It is an experiment. Now I'm just going to hold that and let it cure. Okay, this is looking really interesting. We've definitely got something going on. Let's clean that off. Okay, you may think it looks a bit of a mess, but that is absolutely crazy. It's like a crystal has grown through and wrapped itself around the wire. And that could always be kind of sanded down, maybe remove that bottom part and have that. But it looks like there's a head coming out there, and kind of like an arm coming down. It's really crazy, freeform jewelry right there, and that has clung to the wire. Where I've wrapped it round, you can see almost like venom veins wrapped around that wire. That is absolutely crazy. I want to make another one. I've got to make another one. Maybe we'll go in with a different colour instead of the blue this time. Maybe a purple. So I'm doing the same thing, just applying the resin to the shampoo. Insert, and this time I'm going to turn the light on pretty quick and then begin to turn. I can just see the resin. I want it touching the wires both sides to get a good bond to the wire. As always, massive shout out to my channel members, anyone who's bought me a coffee or a super thanks, and to any new subscribers. Remember, it is free to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more crazy experiments like this. Okay, I'm going to hold that and let that cure. Let's see what we've got. It's very different. Again, remember, this can all be trimmed down afterwards. Don't worry about that, I will clean them up. Let's go with a purple. Now, this time, the clear is mainly at the bottom of the piece, so it's going to cover as I push it through. So I need to push it down quite hard, but then I might have to go in a third time. Let's just see what happens. Again, I'm just twisting that, and it's going to wrap around that clear. This is giving me so many more different ideas on freeform resin art. Things that have never been done, that I have seen anyway. Let's cure that. It's time to see what we've got. That is looking absolutely incredible already. Now that is insane. That is absolutely insane. I'm getting amethyst vibes. I'm getting so many different vibes. I'm still getting the Venom vibes. So I wonder with a black what we could achieve. But I'm going to go in again with a clear. I really want to kind of get the resin up to the top. And I'm thinking if I swirl more around the surface as I enter it, the outer edges should reach the top as I'm pushing it through. Again, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's just my brain telling me that it's going to work. Turn on my lamp and then just begin to twist. Duncan, see, this is great that people try new things. I mean, someone in Duncan's video in the comments said, they basically said to him, well done for copying somebody else. I mean, it's not copying, it's inspiration. And Duncan has given me inspiration from his experiment to try this. It's how things progress, how things work, how things get better, and how we all learn is by trying these things. It's not copying. It's not at all. It's just experimenting and broadening things that we can achieve. And I think I'm hoping those bubbles that you can see are just in the shampoo. That is insane. It kind of got up there, didn't it? It's wrapped some of it. So I don't know whether to just keep going. I'm going and going. I mean, I don't want it to be too big. I just want that top area to be covered a little bit more. That's it. And I'll be happy. Now that is a crazy pendant. Now let's try one with the black. I'm not sure how opaque the black is, but we're going to find out. I don't think it's going to be very dark. I'm going with a bit more this time. What are we going to get? Try and push the wire more into the clear resin this time as well, so it gets to the top of the frame. Maybe more than it has the bottom actually. So it's beginning to wrap around now. Right, let's see what we've got. timed that well. See what I mean? Each one is very, very different. Now it is important to clean these off before you go in again. You don't want trap shampoo. Okay, how dark is this black? Oh, it's actually pretty dark, which is what I want. Maybe we can get some really cool venom web effects going on. Push that down. I'm going to begin to turn it before I put the light on. Now we'll get that light going. I think this one's going to be crazy. See that black tail at the top? I want to wrap that round and keep wrapping before it cures. I'm just going to keep turning that. Hopefully it will all bond to the clear resin. Doesn't matter if some bits are loose because I can glue those down afterwards once it's been cleaned and dried. Any bits that are sticking out I can bond with clear resin. Let's see what we've got. It's looking good. Okay, now that is absolutely insane. Look at those web effects going on there. Do I go again? I'm going to go again just to try and get some more around the top. I don't think it has though. Let's keep turning it whilst I think it's clung to the clear. I didn't put it round the outside enough. So I'm going to keep pushing that. And I can see some has now reached the top. But I don't think I'm going to have ruined it. But again, I can always add more afterwards, I suppose. I've just pushed it further into the shampoo just to try and bring up any small strands. Okay, let's see what we've got. That is super webby. Okay, last try, but I'm going to go in with just colours and different colours just to see what we get. So I'm going to start off with a purple. Turn that light on. Just begin to turn. Try and push it a bit deeper and bring it up. Could be lots of different ways of doing this to get a different effect. Doesn't look like it's clinging to the wire at the moment. This could be a fail, this one. I think what I need to do is get the wire into like the end of a screwdriver to make it easier to turn. That's better. Look, it's covering better now. I was just being impatient. This is a pink purple, but it's more of a pink. Let's go in. This is really fiddly. I want to grab it with two hands. I should have just done that all along. Held the middle with my left hand and then spun the wires with my right. It's a bit easier. I just didn't want to get my hands in the way. Actually, no, that's probably just as tricky. Now that is looking absolutely stunning. But we do have a bit that looks like it's going to break off. So I'm just going to pull that now. Now I think that's crazy as it is. It is really cool. But I'm going to go in with a clear. I'm going to go in with a clear over the top. But I do need to fish out that bit that dropped in. That looks a bit like a Prince Rupert's drop. You can see my shampoo's going down where I've been rinsing it in my pot. That is the only thing. So I'm going to let this sink a little bit Create like a tunnel in the resin. Let it sink a little bit this time. So then I can push that through the middle and begin to turn it. Hopefully it will give it like a glazed look. I don't know. That's what my brain is telling me. No, it's twisting the other way. Twist that way. Okay, have I ruined it? I don't think so. I think it's improved the piece. That side's not as great, but that side is absolutely stunning. Right, I need to now make these into jewellery. Right, that is this video over and done with. Don't forget to like the video, drop me a comment if you haven't subscribed, hit that button for me. I'm sure I'll be doing lots more like this very, very soon. But I think this is an absolute crazy new way of creating freeform resin jewellery art. Again, Duncan, well done. Got my brain ticking over. Right, I will see you for the next one. Bye for now.